Okay, so what is going on, people? This is video number 3. I think I have a total of maybe 6, potentially 7. I don't know. I got a good number to do. Anyway, so I've done the ones, I've done the 90s. Now we're on to some of the later 90s. The last group of 90s related shoes, not the last group of 90 related shoes, but the last large set of 90 related shoes. I'll say that. Actually, no, because the pluses, those were 98, right? Yeah, so either way, by name though, this is the last one. Because these are the 97s, right? So, before we get into these, I almost forgot. I don't know how, but I did. So you see this shirt right here? This shirt I got from Sneaker Hearts, right? It's a little group out somewhere around Chicago, which is in Illinois, which is in America, if you're not for sure. So anyways, they're out there. They're helping the community, putting shoes on the feet of people that don't have shoes on the feet, right? Or people that sometimes just need new shoes. You know, maybe they're like schools that need shoes for like soccer teams or whatever the case may be. They step in when they can and they help, right? Because that's what you're supposed to do as a good person. So those are good people. And if you yourself are a good person, you'll find the link down below. You'll click that and you'll go check them out. Maybe say hey to them, or maybe just kind of like a picture or two if you see one that stands out to you. I don't know. Do whatever you do that makes sense. But I do seriously urge you to go check them out because they are doing some good stuff out there. And I think it's worth your time because it's worth my time to say it, right? So there you go. Anyways, moving on to these because I do want to get through these videos relatively quickly, right? Thankfully, this set is a little smaller than the last one. Well, no, it's about the same size as the 90 set, so it shouldn't take too long. But I'll tell you, that first one though, those, what was that, the ones, that was a lot. I am glad I'm breaking this up though, as opposed to what I did last year, where it was just like one long video of 30 something Air Maxes. Man, I think even my quarterly pickups were like that, which should have one coming up, because now that I can record stuff, right? January, February, March. So yeah, April, I'll have to be doing my first quarter pickups for 2020. I feel like it's not a very great list, honestly, but we'll find out together if you're still with me and you watch that. Anyway, so first and foremost, this one right here is not in a box because I have shoe rack things over there where the shoes that I regularly wear stay out. These that are in boxes are ones where I just pull them out whenever I pull them out. But given that this is a 97 winter utility, I pull this one out because it has, the whole rain resistant thing. It's good for the cool weather and all that. And being out here in Virginia, the rain, it's a pretty common occurrence, right? It may not rain a whole lot when it does, but you never know when it's going to happen. And so it's good to be able to just pull something out, either these or some Vapor Max utilities, and go outside and know that my feet will stay dry and warm. So that's pretty nice, and they look really cool. So they have functionality and fashion, right? It's like everything you want all in the one. A real total package, if you will. I do kind of still want that orangish pair though, but whatever. So there is that. And I remember buying those because I bought those from the Nike store in Itaewon because I walked in looking for that orange pair. Didn't see them. Saw those. Had never seen those before. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to walk around the store and gather my thoughts and see if I really want to buy these. I knew that I did, but I still walked through the store just so it wasn't like straight up, give me the 9. I walked upstairs, walked around, came back down, was like, yes, those 9 please. He's like, yeah, sure. Well, he didn't speak like that because, Korean accent and stuff. But anyways, so what's going on in here? Oh, this is one that I often forget that I got. I want to say this is a 97 Ultra 17. Yes, it is. Ultra 17. Look at that, right? These little peppermint candy cane style thing they got going on here, whatever that's all about. I'm a big maroon guy. I'm wearing some maroon pants right now, actually. Yeah, I'm a big maroon guy. Like, that's one of my favorite colors. So when I saw these, I had to get them because the thing is, I like 97s. I like them a whole lot, actually. But you can tell by the size of the stack here that I don't have a lot when you compare it to the other things, And the reason for that is that they just don't make enough colors that I like. I see all kinds of 90s that I like, which is why the 90s stack, even though I don't like those a whole lot, at least compared to these, that's why there's so many of them, because they make a lot of good ones. I don't see as many good 97s. I really wish I did though, because it's a pretty cool look. But anyway, so yeah, so these I picked up at some point. I don't remember the pickup story, so it must not have been anything amazing. More than likely, it was one of those, hey, that's cool, I'm gonna buy that because it's gonna be whatever. What is this? 160 minus some percentage or whatever, or some $20 off or something. Not retail, and that's good enough for me. And I'll save those for last because those boxes I don't want to deal with. These are these those winter ones? Yes, they are. So, if you watched the 90 video, you saw a pair of shoes that look just like this, but in a 90 form, right? These are the 97s, the Winter Premium 97s. And these things right here, when I saw these were still in stock, I was like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. But then they went on sale, and that's when I was okay, because I didn't really need them necessarily, because I already had 2 pairs of Winter Air Maxes, but I wanted them, and the price was super cheap, because it was past the season, pretty much. So it was like, look, these released, when did these release? I don't even remember, but I bought them in the end of 18, so I think they were about a year old at that point, so stores are just trying to get rid of them. Worked out in my favor though, because those, even though I don't really wear them a lot, because like, again, it's a winter shoe, so I just confine it to the winter months, and I have a pretty decent rotation, but I like having them. I like having the option to wear them, which I guess sounds weird out when you say it outside, but that's the reality of the situation. And these right here, another pair of 97s, right? So this right here, the Have a Nike Day Air Max 97. This shoe is like definitely a reminder of what kind of crap I will put myself through to get something that I want. Because man, like I'm not gonna tell that story again, at least not right now. But if you want to hear it, there will be a link up here. I will definitely put that link in. I have to remember what video that's in. It was in some challenge video, I want to say. But these, just know that it took the bulk of my day to make that happen. Yeah, so those I'm very happy to have. Very happy to have. So yeah, go watch whatever video I put up there, because I honestly can't remember why I was talking about that. Yes, hardest shoes to pick up, that's what it was. Yeah, so I did a little, not a challenge, but I made that video, and then I think I asked some other people what their hard shoes to get were or something. You know, just a little fun thing you do once in a while to see, have your friends show off their collections, because everybody likes to talk about their stuff. Sometimes they just need a reason, otherwise it just feels like senseless bragging. This right here, what is this, an Ultra 17? Yes, it is. Much like that peppermint style shoe, right? So these right here, I bought these at the same time that I bought this Air Max Plus, the Reptiles, the ones I had on. If you follow me on the Instagram there, you probably saw those recently. But I bought these at the same time because Foot Locker, I think it was, somebody was having a sale online, and I couldn't really decide which pair I wanted most. And so sometimes when that happens, you buy both of them, because why not, right? If the sale is good enough, if the prices are low enough, it's like, okay, I can walk away with both of these for about the price of one of them, like retail. So when it's something like that, it's like, you know, why not? We'll just get them both, and we'll figure it out later. And by figure it out later, I think that's just a thing I say, because at that point, there's nothing to figure out. But I do really like these. I haven't worn them. They are a little disorienting to look at front up close, because the way those stripes are, for some reason, it just kind of does something to your eyes. But between this cool look, which all 97s have, the 3M, which most 97s have, that's what got me. That's what got me. I don't know why I haven't worn these yet, though. Again, I wanted to wear more of my unworn Air Maxes for Air Max month, but now that the world is falling apart, and also the fact that Air Max month, Air Max day, whatever, this year, quite underwhelming. Like, the release lineup has just been booty, I guess you could say. Uh, right? That's like the technical term from what I understand. So there's that. They like last month's Air Max releases were better. Whatever month like those 90s were coming out, that was better than whatever came out today. Those duck camos and those. I will say I'll give the 2090s a chance eventually. I just don't like the colors that they have. Somewhere in Europe, I did see they got this light blue pair. I wouldn't mind trying out those, but I'm gonna have to put those on before I really commit to it. Though I don't know when I'm gonna be trying anything on account of the the state of the world right now. So this would be a 97 plus, right? And these either haven't been worn or were super clean. I'm leaning towards haven't been worn, honestly, because yeah, these have not been worn. So bring that in real quick for you. So that right there, Air Max 97 plus, right? The Bullet Shark. I want to say these were called the Bullet Shark, something like that. These I definitely did a review of. If I remember, I'll put that link down below because putting the cards at the top, that's a lot of work. I mean, it doesn't seem like it, and I guess truth be told, it isn't. But having to scroll back through the video, take note of the timestamps, go back later, put those in there once the video's done processing, it's tedious, okay? It's tedious. It's not hard, it's tedious. And tedious is annoying. So I don't like doing it. But I do. If you've ever watched one of my videos from end to end, you'll see I'm all about some cards. I just don't like doing it. Anyways, and then this one. Was this like a fire shark or something? This is something else. But either way, and these it looks like they may have come out. If I wore either of these, it was not much. But anyways, because I feel like I did. I feel like I wore those. I'd have to refer to the archives. But these right here, last but not least, for sure. I saw these and I was like, oh, I'm getting those. Like, no doubt in my mind. These are coming home. And then I saw those for roughly the same price later. I'm like, hey, why not? But yeah, these right here. I mean, I'm already a huge Air Max Plus guy. And that 97 sole is pretty good. Actually, yeah, I did wear those because I remember saying like that they were super comfortable. I just must not have worn them very long. But anyway, so these right here, last shoe of the night. Well, not of the night, but of the video right there. So there's that for you. Which means I am done and it is on to, if these were 97s, that means next up will be the pluses. The pluses were 98, so that makes sense to me. And I do have a pair of 98s, but those will be lumped in with some little one-off releases and such like that. So, thanks for watching. Have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night. Go ahead, find Sneaker Hearts on the internet, wherever. Say hey to them. Tell them I sent you if you want to. You won't get anything out of it. You won't, so don't expect some kind of discount on anything. But do go say hey to them, because they're worth it. Alright, that's it for me, people. See you later.